People in their 40s and 50s who are experiencing the challenges of the middle period of life. Rudolf Steiner, a German anthroposophist, philosopher and scientist, called this period the dark wood. And he called it the dark wood for a very particular reason. You're not meant to know what the path is. It's something we just don't get in our society. People are struggling with that middle period between 38 and 52, worrying about whether they've done what they were meant to have done, achieved success financially, in relationships, in their careers. And at the same time, waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and worrying about what the future holds, what the second half of their life should look like. And the fact that they don't have as much energy as they had in the earlier half of life, and it's harder to bounce back. So how can I catch up with, where I'm meant to be? Where you're at in the 40s and early 50s is where you're meant to be. It's not an easy period of life. It's called the dark wood for a reason. Not because it's bad, but because it's dark. You're not meant to be able to see the path in front of you. You're meant to do work on yourself, to look inwards and to look backwards over your life and discover what the recurring theme of your life is. What is it that if you take that recurring theme and bring it out to the second half, you can create a life of joy and satisfaction and freedom over the recurring theme, the leitmotif of your life. This is the work that we do in the Midlife Creation program, and it takes about 12 months to do it properly. In my experience, people need to go through a couple of stages from looking inwards to looking back outwards to create what it is that they want for the second half. But if you do it well, then the second half of your life can be the richest, the most powerful, the deepest half, or it can be dry and sterile if you don't do the work. And if you don't do the work in your 40s and 50s, that little voice inside you that's waking you up at 5 o'clock in the morning and screaming at you to listen, this is what you've got to give back, gets louder and louder and louder. The earlier you get onto it, the better, but it's never too late. Find guides, find supporters, find coaches, find mentors. If it's not me, there's nothing in this world I get greater pleasure from than walking beside people as they make this transition through the middle part of their life to create a glorious and magnificent second half. But if it's not me, you need to find others, elders, mentors, church groups, people that can help you. No society in history has ever let people do this on their own before us. Don't do it on your own. Have some compassion and start to look at what the recurring theme of your life to now has been so you can extrapolate it forward. Thanks for listening. It's not an easy time. You're doing great.